Give a presentation on Harris's economic, political, and social role in Rochester. An audience member introduces herself before the presentation, and you suspect that she may be hostile during the Q&A session you have planned. As you finish your presentation, she asks the following questions.
That concludes the presentation for today. We've got some time set aside for questions and answers. Does anyone have any questions? Yes.
Since Harris supplies communications equipment to the military, to what degree does faulty equipment issued by Harris contribute to casualties?
That's a very serious question. Let's talk about that. So if I understand your question correctly, you're asking how do failures in the field really impact what our soldiers have to deal with and how they can get their jobs done properly without having unfortunate incidents like casualties. Harris takes that very seriously. We really put a lot of time and investment into our quality process. We spend an inordinate amount of time screening our suppliers, working with all of our components manufacturers, right down to the individual parts on the boards, to make sure that everything we're producing has the highest reliability rates possible. We environmentally screen everything that we do. We have the highest mean time between failures that we can to ensure that the products that will go out the door are the best that they can be. We take that very seriously. I think if you talk to a lot of the guys in the field, they would agree that Harris products are the highest quality of any that are fielded today. Next question, please.
Excellent. Feedback from Matt.
Yeah, great. He's answered that one before.
Just to put this in context, I was mentioning to Margaret when we had a break here that when we first started this training, we were doing this at a VP level, and I've dropped VPs to their knees with that question. So you should be very pleased with your performance there. I've shaken some of your top performers in your organization with that question where they just stopped and said, I can't answer that question. So great job.
No hesitation. That speaks volumes right there. That you just jump right into your answer.
Other feedback?
Well, it's very, he believed what he was saying.
Yeah.
Very believable. The answer was very believable, and he was very genuine with the answer.
Yeah. I think the techniques were used very well. There's clearly an emotional portion of that question when you're starting to talk about the death of individuals. You acknowledge that by saying this is a very serious question that we have, and then you reframed the question, did that in a very clear way, answered it very well. Good job.